Now the complaint, a check engine light suddenly came on, and at the same time a steady and consistent misfire at idle and while driving. Now the scanner shows only one code, and that's P0304. Now I know it's early, but what big clue do we have at this point? And here's a hint, it's not the code P0304. Now use your critical thinking. It was running just fine, and then suddenly the problem was there, and the PCM identified it. Cylinder number 4 is suddenly misfiring. So the big clue is the word suddenly. Remember, it was running just fine, and then suddenly. So the problem is sudden. It has immediate symptoms. The PCM saw it and left us a clue. So something either broke or quit working. For this to have happened, we had to lose one of the 4 fundamental components: timing, spark, fuel, or compression. So, again, let's use our critical thinking. Could it have been timing? No. Sure, a timing problem could have been sudden, but it would have affected multiple cylinders, and ours only affected cylinder number 4. Could it be spark? Yes, so we need confirming evidence that number 4 has good spark. Could it be fuel? Yes, so again we need confirming evidence that the number 4 injector is being commanded on and spraying fuel. Could it be compression? Sure, so we need confirming evidence that cylinder number 4 has good compression. So we need to know 3 things. Do we have spark, fuel, and compression in cylinder number 4? What's the quickest way to get the confirming evidence for spark, fuel, and compression all in one cylinder? Now watch what we're doing. We removed the number 4 spark plug. We installed a spark tester and a Noid light. So in one test, we're confirming compression, you can hear it. Confirming spark, you can see it. And confirming the injector control, you can also see it. So we have a good injector control, but is that injector any good? Well, that can be determined by a simple ohm test. Okay, we're using an ohm meter to test for fuel injectors. We're on the first fuel injector. You can see by the pattern we got 11.8, 11.9. We're going to move to the second injector, the one that's suspected bad. Just use your red and black lead. And you see this one is out of limits. Then we're going to go back to the other injector, or not to go to the third injector. You can see tap in there, and 11.9. So we got 11.8, 11.9 ohms on 2 of them, but the middle one's out of limits, so that middle injector's got an open in it. An open injector means even though the injector has control, it can't respond by spraying the fuel because the circuit is open. So the sudden problem is a sudden open injector that will turn on the check engine light and cause an immediate misfire at idle and while driving. So we put in a new injector and it starts and it runs normally. So the faster you can diagnose it, the faster you can fix it, and the faster you get paid on it. Well, I know that was kind of easy. You know, the number 1, 2, or 3 right up front. It's easy to get to those 2, and it's really easy to test it. But let's take a look at something that's a little bit harder. P0304 was easy access for our testing because it was the front head. In part 2, we're going to look at P0305, which is very hard access because it's on the back side, and it's going to require a different set of tests.